Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notify button, and you'll never miss a video again. So the latest on Vince and Janel Grant is not much. Vince and WWE filed court documents seeking arbitration, which they've been wanting the entire time. McMahon requested... Oh, by the way, sorry, but this text just came in as I was reading that. Brandon says the stream worked just fine for the football game on Netflix yesterday. No problems. So I don't think Raw's going to have as many viewers as your average football game on Netflix. So I don't think we've got anything to worry about. McMahon requested the court, quote, for an order compelling arbitration of this matter, while WWE did the same, which is their second time attempting to secure arbitration, and the first since this past March. The company specifically cited that since the 6-month federally mandated policy, that was a fast 6 months, by the way, ended on December 11th, so did the decree to deny all pending motions to go to arbitration. So, it says here, simply put, Grant has no claims actionable in this court because the separation and non-disclosure agreement she signed with McMahon contains an arbitration provision that unambiguously precludes this court from adjudicating her claims. In particular, she agreed the sole and exclusive legal method to resolve any and all disputes and or controversies is to commence binding arbitration under the Federal Arbitration Act. So, all I can say is this, okay? Forget being on one person's side or the other, or believing one person over the other, or any of that, okay? I mean, it seems to me, and even reading this like on day one, whatever you think of anybody involved, I mean, it does appear that everybody agreed initially that if there were any issues, that it would go to arbitration. And that did not happen. So I'm not saying anything about who was in the right, who was in the wrong, or anything. But if I had to guess, my guess is it probably is going to end up going to arbitration, at which point we'll never hear anything about anything. But my gut is that that is where this is probably heading, but we shall see. You know, we'll see.
She could sue him for something else, could she not, though?
Well, sure, of course.
And that is civilly, and there is still a chance because that 6-month stay was asked by the Southern District of New York for a non-public investigation that they were doing. We still have to see what might happen there. So it may not be the last we hear of it, even if it does go into arbitration, because, again, he may be brought up on charges somewhere else. It really just comes down to, does that judge, does that supersede what is being accused by her? And there's still the question of, how was this leaked anyway? Was it leaked from her side? Was it her saying it? It came from a different party. So is that something her side can argue, that we didn't violate this? Word got out, and he stopped paying because word got out, but we didn't do this. But I don't know.
Well, it's a big thing here.
Legal.
It's a big thing here. So because, yeah, somebody said Vince violated the NDA, stopped payments, the NDA is invalid. Well, the issue with all of this is you had two people that had an NDA, okay? You had two people that had an agreement, all right? So, yes, he stopped paying, okay? His claim is that he stopped paying because the story got out, and his claim is the only way that it could have got out was her, okay? Now, if you look at everybody involved in one way or the other, she's not the only other person where this could have gotten out, okay? So his claim is, I stopped paying because, you know, the word got out from her. She's, of course, claiming, I didn't say anything. You still owe me the money. But the gist of it is, whatever happened, okay, once he stopped paying, it was supposed, like, this issue was supposed to go to arbitration. Like, why are you not paying? Well, let's hear that's where it was supposed to go. Instead, that's not where it went. So they're arguing that's where it should have went first. As soon as he stopped paying, we should figure out, why did you stop paying? What's your side of the story? What's her side of the story? This should have been done in arbitration. That's the argument. So I don't know what's going to happen, but my guess is it will probably go to arbitration next, but I don't know. Thank you so much for checking out this free video. If you don't mind, please click like and subscribe.